Most unique thing about George is that when he first came through the door, one of the things he asked me is whether or not he could be as good as Bruce Lee. What made Bruce Lee unique was his work ethic. George asked me, well, what is work ethic? He was only 7 years old then. So I explained to him that work ethics was consistent practice in honing his craft, whatever that craft may be. I knew there was something different about him. My name is Sensei Derek Sharif, and I'm the Sensei and Chief Instructor of Sharif Martial Arts Academy.
This is the man who's largely responsible for the discipline that I carry over into the bodybuilding world and just in everyday life.
Many people never really commit themselves to what they are doing. They either half in, and when you get half in, you don't really excel. Whatever it is, go all the way in. And he went all the way in. Even as a little kid, he knew where he wanted to go with it. And so that was the thing that impressed me about it. He knew where he wanted to go.
George?
Yes.
You are going to win.
Oh,
I know that, yes.
Thank you so much.
You're the best.
Oh,
Hey,
thank
partner,
you.
I used to look like you, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, started driving a bus and it all went away.
It's all good.
This is what it is, okay? I said empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend.
So right now we're about 5 weeks out from the 2019 Mr. Olympia. About to go train arms with my coach extraordinaire, Justin Miller. And once again, it's on.
You ain't got no work on the block, you not like me. It's hot, you ain't got no drop, you're not like me.
Frankie's Deli. Back in the day, me and my boys, we always used to come to this corner store right here, pick up some Heroes, some quarter waters, and ball out.
What you using that for, bro?
Probably self-defense. Oh, there we go. That's what he's using.
Oh, chopping the weeds. The old school weed whacker. George, you gotta go show him some gardening tips.
I think a lot of people get too caught up in the word classic. Try to make it something that it's really not, you know. Different definitions or versions of classic. I mean, you know, you have guys who believe that the bodybuilders from the 70s and 80s are classic, but there's also guys who, you know, competed in the early 90s who fall into the classic category. To me, the ultimate classic type of bodies is, you know, bodies like a Flex Wheeler and a Sean Ray, those body types, you know. Like, see, me, like when I first started becoming interested in bodybuilding, those were the physiques that I, you know, was drawn to. Like I said to them, I want to look like that. You know, that's the epitome of a classic bodybuilder. You know, to each his own, but that's how I feel about it. You know, and once again, I don't believe there's a such thing as too big for classic. I think that's just a closed-minded way of thinking about things, you know. But maybe classic is just bigger than you thought it was.
Don't mess with the bull, young man. You'll get the horns.
Hey, how you doing, brother?
My name's Jordan.
Oh, Jordan, nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you. Big fan.
Oh, nice to meet you too. Appreciate that. How you doing? Nice to meet you. Yeah, we can do a picture. Let's do it. Awesome, brother.
Appreciate it. Good luck to you this year.
Thank you, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thanks so
it.
much.
Thank you.
My spirit's sleeping. and the world's going to be in for a surprise. It's not going to be the same George. He'll look much, much improved. This is for sure.
He started his bodybuilding craft. Literally happened, he had an accident where he turned his ankle, dislocated it, and could not walk for about 6 months. George said to me that, listen, maybe I'm gonna buy some weights and get stronger, so when I come back, I'll be strong as a martial artist. And when he came back, he worked out about a year, but he fell in love with that whole bodybuilding aspects because he made incredible progress in the 6 months. And he was a candidate for 2nd degree black belt, but he came to me and he said, Sensei, I think I'm gonna leave. I think I want to pursue bodybuilding. And of course, I was very, very sad. There come a time when everybody have to grow and move on and move to new things and further expand. And he's certainly, looking at him now, I can't believe it. I remember this guy was this tall, a little guy, a small guy, skinny, no more. So I'm so proud of him. I'm really proud of this guy, you know, because as I said before, he's like my son.
This is forever Sensei to me, forever, you know?
Thank you, I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. That's very special to me.
They still don't believe you live next to me. I'm like I live next to a celebrity.
Yeah.
Like I go to LA Fitness, so I have a lot of guys that are big bodybuilding fans and everything like that. When I tell them, "Oh, George is my favorite," like, what's up to bring him to LA Fitness? I cannot believe, but he's gonna take it. George, the boy, he's the best, man.
Yeah, this is my man right here, my next door neighbor. Boom. Southside Queens, this is how we roll.
He's gonna take it, definitely.
Thanks, bro. All right, guys, this is the rock of our family. This is Mama Bull. All right, this is the woman right here that I owe everything to. You know, she raised me right. You know, so the way I am, I owe it all to her, and I couldn't be more grateful. You know, and I do anything for her, anything in the world. Love you, Alma.
Thank you, and I love you more. I love you more, and I'm just so very proud of George. I'm proud of all of his accomplishments. And the one that's coming up very soon, Mr. Olympia 2019, the Bull.
Let's get it.
Get it.